Right there, girl.
Girl. Yeah, you hear me? Yeah. How y'all doing tonight?
Yeah.
Hello, my name is OSH OKE. I'm a poet. And tonight I will be doing 2 selections for y'all. So here I go. The first poem is called You.
Yes, girl.
Instead of writing poems for you, I write poems about you. Good or bad things or the truth, never to bash you. Only to get out what's inside, but it's funny how I always turn a mess into a masterpiece. That's how I know when love finds me, I'm not going to know how to stand on my feet. I've been sitting down so long comfortably, been let down so much I refuse to let it happen again. So I sit and observe, and when shenanigans come, I eventually win. And turn it into a poem and anthem directions on how to stand on your own 2 feet. See, but then again, that's a fairy tale. I don't want it to be a fairy tale. I want it to be me, my story, my tale. And I want God to be the author and the illustrator, but as of now, I am still. And with each person, with each person who thinks that they can be a part of my fairy tale, there's a poem about you, but never one for you. The day that happens, I will finally have my fairy tale and can put my shoes to use. But with each day, each step, I realize you're worth walking for. No longer time to sit down and wait because I pick up my pace for you, my love for you, and I begin to run. I'm running for you, I'm running toward you, I'm running after you, I'm running alongside of you. I realize there's no time to sit because you're the one for me. I love you. You grabbed my hand and asked me what took so long. I said, at first I couldn't make sense of this, I couldn't make sense of you. You opened my eyes, you must be God sent. So I'm not scared to say it no more. I shouted to the world, let it reach the heavens. I am truly in love with you. It hasn't happened yet. That was just a walkthrough, but that's how I picture my tale, my story, how I picture me and you.
Aww.
Thank you. This poem is called This Drink. So here I go. When I think of you, it's always with a drink in my hand. Never when I'm sober because not everything is worth a second chance. But I amend you, I respect you, but not enough for you to walk all over me and neglect the real issue. Pushing that to the back of my mind while day after day I thank God for giving you time with me. I spend time thanking God and even questioning him even though we're not supposed to. Overthinking with this drink in my system, you're all way too beautiful to forget. Yet you burn like brown liquor, you were once my brown sugar and I couldn't find a flaw in you. I think it's because I never want to acknowledge if you had any. Because once again, you're beautiful, you're original, there's no one like you, but you drive me insane and I couldn't look past you. Like, you're like wine, you get better with time, but don't nobody have time to waste for you to get yourself together. But day after day, it's the same thing with you. But you know I will leave, but no one will ever be you. And it's crazy how love will do you, have you being in denial and ignoring the truth. But they say the truth will set you free, and if it come back, it's yours for sure. But how do you know it's yours if you keep getting hurt and you only allow yourself to get drunk, only to allow yourself to be true to yourself, to take this facade off so you wear around, keeping, knowing deep down you keeping something inside. The only time you can look your demons in the face in the mirror is when the glass is in your hand, because when you're sober, you're the strong one. You're the leader to your friends. You can't show weakness. You have to be an example and show, even though love may be strong, why stay when hurt is involved? Because if someone really loves you, I mean truly loves you, why would they stab you in the back? Why would they slaughter you? Why would they make a fool of you? Why would they torture you? Betrayal feeling like a slap in the face. If only you paid attention to the signs, but you rather take the easy way out, because in denial was your happy place. This just goes to show even the strongest can fall to their knees because of love and try to make it seem as though they don't understand while those around them fall for the slick tricks of love. They just don't get why the table has turned and now the blood is on their hands. Even though they have to leave, they finally understand why it's so hard to walk away from something that feels so right. Even though a stab to the chest feels like a breath of life. When you have to understand that you can't be the strong one without going through anything in life. Don't try to act like you're better than anyone. We're all humans, right? Never forget the saying, a drunk man's words are a sober man's thoughts. So when you drunk, come to the realization that you know it's right. Don't second guess the truth. Be honest. Life is about mistakes and finding yourself. It's how you learn from it and grow from and with yourself. If what they say is nothing lasts forever, then what makes love exceptional?
Yeah.